Welcome back. This is Akanar here with more Expedition 33, and this is, in fact, episode 33. Oh my god, we made it, guys. We made it. It's finally here. Not that I have anything like super special planned for today, but you know, numbers. So yeah, let's get started here with a little bit of housekeeping. And I've got some notes that I'm going to go through. And why don't I, because I guess maybe because it is episode 33, why don't I bring up my notes on screen for once so you all can see a little behind the scenes. I did go, and as I mentioned, I was going to level the remaining Pictos that we had picked up recently off camera, and I did do that. And I did also readjust some of my Lumina favorites. So we're going to go through the Luminas here and see what we want to, what changes we want to make, updating our current Lumina setup. I also want to be adding some Lumina points for Minoko because I've got a couple that he, of these new ones that he really wants to take advantage of. And we might add a new skill for CL as well. We'll see about that. Also, I've had a note here for a couple episodes that I have kept forgetting about. Mael has a new weapon. Mael has a new weapon, guys, that we picked up as a reward from the Elysia boss fight. I didn't notice it right away, but then I saw it in editing and I made a note. Okay, we need to check that next episode. And I have forgotten 2 episodes in a row. And I think it might be her best weapon. I don't know. It's at least her highest level weapon. I have not looked at it yet. So we need to do that. We also, maybe if we have time today, we might take a look at some, we might go over to my fresh save file to check some of those. We found there's supposed to be some merchants. We found a merchant, this Karabi merchant, which we did check here on the main file, but because I think the new stuff that they added is only for Gustav, we can't access it. So we might just have a little fun over on the fresh file just to check out some new Gustav outfits, and if we've got some time left over. So that's what we're gonna do here to get started. Let's jump into the proceedings and take a look. Let's add those Lumina points right away. Actually, no, before I forget, let's look the weapon for Mael that I've forgotten about for 2 episodes now. Lithium. Let's see what this is all about. Unfortunately, we don't have the best scaling at the moment for this because it is all about luck. And we did a retool of Lune to defense and agility. So she's only getting partial scaling from this, which means in terms of power, it actually still beats Barrier Breaker because it's that high of a level. Okay, cool. So we might just try it. Also, it's level 20, so it has 3 abilities. What are they? In Virtuose Stance, hitting a marked enemy doesn't remove mark. I mean, that's just awesome on its own with all of the mark synergy that we've got going on. Switch to Virtuose Stance on a counterattack. Okay. And then gain Shell when switching out of Virtuose Stance. I mean, those all seem pretty good, especially that first one. The level 4 seems like the best one for us. Steel shields removed by hitting enemies, switch to Virtuose Stance on breaking a shield. We're not really taking advantage of these shield-related abilities on Barrier Breaker. It's just been her best scaling weapon because of the retool that I did for her stats. So why don't we switch in Lithium for now, just because it is such a, well, it's a marginal upgrade in power, and I want to try these abilities, and maybe it will be worth doing a retool and put Mael back into luck agility. We'll see how it goes. At the very least, we have finally checked the new weapon, which some of you have probably been like, why did you forget about this weapon, dude? How could you forget? Okay, Minoko, let's make some, let's add some Lumina points for him. Give him a whole, we got a whole, oh, I don't need to go over here. I was like, let's go to the Curator to add some Lumina points. I don't have to do that. The Curator's not the person anymore. It's Mael. All right, Minoko is lagging behind a little bit. Well, not that much. I guess Lune and CL are all lagging behind in terms of Lumina points, but that's fine. Let's just go and give 30 to Minoko. It's fine. Get him up to 137. Because that's what I wanted to do. I want to add 30 because what did I do for Minoko here? What do we have for his Pictos? Oh yeah, I gave him anti-blight. Not because it's a super amazing Lumina per se. Some fights it will be, but it's just health and defense. And Minoko was kind of lagging in, he was also lagging in the health department. So I buffed up his health a little bit, which means that I needed to give him some additional Lumina points so that he could have access to stuff like Energizing Turn. And also, this new ability, what else did I give him? Or the thing that was on my notes to give him was Healing Boon. This is the one that feels so good with Minoko, because he's doing this, you know, giving everybody shell and powerful. And why not heal them at the same time, if you're going to do that? The other thing, oh yeah, I also added this energizing shell. That's the other thing that we picked up recently. This has got to be awesome for Minoko, right? He's going to apply shell to everybody and also give them 2 AP in the process. Yo, and that I think should apply to the whole party, including him. So that is awesome for Minoko. Now he doesn't have any more. There's some other abilities that I want to add for, like I added a whole bunch of favorites here because I wanted to deliberate between what I wanted to give our characters. Let's go through them here. I want to give augmented counter probably to everyone, but that's not a super high priority. I do want to give critical break to Verso, as well as, wait, critical break. No, I added critical break to the favorites because I was thinking about maybe having more break damage on critical hits, because we get crits. Everybody's crit rate is pretty high with critical burn and other things that we have going on. I also put dead energies up here just in case we have like a couple points left over. Might as well give dead energy if you have the room, but I don't want to prioritize that. This fueling break is something I'm thinking about, because doubling a target's burn amount, it only happens when you break the target. But man, if you are able to stack up a whole bunch of Pyrolyse and other things, this could be incredibly powerful, but we're not going to add it as a default. We might tech it in certain situations. This Healing Tin energy, this has got to be a freebie, right? I don't know if I was overlooking this or what, but I was looking through the Luminous, I was like, 1 point for Healing Tin energy? That's got to be good, right? That's so cheap, and you just give, like, whenever you use a Healing Tin, it just gives AP as well. Like, why not? That's just so essentially free. So let's do that. What else was I considering? Oh, I think, yeah, that's right. I brought back roulette into the favorites list now that we are living in the post damage cap reality. I think roulette's got to be just good, right? It's on average a 25% damage increase. So for the people who can afford it here, I'm going to give them roulette. And then the other one I was considering was Sniper. We picked up Sniper. I don't remember from where, but we are doing so much free aiming with our characters, and having the ability to break with a free aim could be so cool. Just breaking on demand and not having to worry about getting who's got a skill that can break. Do I have the AP for that person? Like, remembering all these things during the heat of battle for me, I often forget exactly what my setup is in terms of being ready to break. Sniper would solve that for a lot of people. So we might start giving that to everybody here once they can afford it. Like, maybe I would even swap out roulette or a couple other things like, I don't know. I don't know what I would swap out, because I really do like the overall setup. So when somebody's getting close, I might swap out, like Lune. I could swap out roulette and give her Sniper. So Lune could be our Sniper for the moment. And then, I mean, I have so many Illumina points. I could just upgrade everybody another 15 points and give it to them all. We do have quite a healthy stash of Luminas. 136. 15 times 5 is 75, right? That's over half of our Lumina stack. That's my only concern. But at some point, you got to use it, right? Like, you want to just use these anyways. It's only a matter of, like, would I ever want to... The only question that could change your choice is if you wanted to give one character, like, 90 Luminas or something like that. Would you ever want one uber, super duper buffed up person in your party that just has all the Luminas? That's my only, like, the only reason I hold back on just spreading out Luminas evenly to everybody in one fell swoop. So I'll continue to hoard my Luminas. Those are, I think, good enough changes for now. For CL, I am considering bringing in a new skill for her. CL feels like one of the more awkward characters in terms of figuring out how her skills play together optimally. But I'm really starting to like the idea of this Fortune's Fury. Having this as, I think we'll just unlock this for her because I like the fact that it builds up a sun charge. Because her weapon wants to deal, it wants sun charges. And we might actually just build her, we might level up her weapon to level 20, just so everybody has a level 20 weapon at least. That would feel pretty decent. And this Bergeron feels like a good enough candidate for that. I think we'll do that. So if we're gonna do that, we'll give her this additional sun skill that she can swap in when needed. Like right now, I might just keep her skills the way they are because I do like. We're gonna unlock Fortune's Fury, but there could be some cases where I really want to power up, like a Stendhal from Mael, or some other really heavy damage dealer from one of my other characters. So I'm not going to swap it in at the moment, but we'll have that ready to go. Because I want to leave Searing Bond here. I've got 3 sun skills on the left and 3 moon skills on the right. And the Searing Bond is the cheapest of the sun skills. I want to make sure I at least have a cheap sun application to build up those sun charges. So let's head back over to Mael and level up CL's weapon. We're doing our housekeeping here, which it always feels good to get your house in order, you know? It's gonna cost, yeah, we got plenty of resplendence. This should be fine. Plenty of resplendence, and then enough grandiose where we can afford to just throw one into a level 20 weapon. So now her sun skills will give an additional charge. So each sun skill gives 2 sun charges. And then when we go to consume Foretell, for each of those sun charges, we're going to apply 2 burn on the target. And that could get pretty awesome if you are, you know, if you're applying Foretell to like an entire group of enemies with Searing Bond, and then you use Dark Wave to consume it all and apply a whole bunch of burn to each of those. And the thing is, you don't have to consume a bunch of Foretell. It's applying burn based on how many sun charges you have, not Foretell. And then you get increased burn damage when you're in Twilight State. So why don't we do that? Let's, I'm not exactly sure how I want to tech my party, but I think I will leave it set up the way it is at the moment. Minoko, Lune, and CL. And I think the Pictos are the way that I want them. I did rearrange the Pictos a little bit to make sure everybody's health is kind of in like the 4 to 5k range, as well as making sure as many people have the synergistic abilities like Stay Marked, Double Mark, making sure everybody has as much of those as possible. Verso's still confident over here. I may switch that up at some point, but I like the idea that Verso's our leader, our uber confident, especially with all the relationship building and bow chicka wow wow action that Verso's been getting. He is uber confident these days. So Mael has second chance and double burn still. Yeah, I think everything is set up the way I want. So let's get into it here. That is our housekeeping. We did equip a new weapon for Mael, which I wanted to make sure I didn't forget about. And otherwise, I don't think we have any new camp stuff. Yo, what the heck is up with my menu there? That was weird. The campfire menu bugged out. I think we've done all the different campfire abilities or activities, I should say. So let's go to sleep and let's get out back to the continent. And the main agenda for today is to head to the Sacred River. We have Minoko. We'll have him as the lead of our party here, but we have a certain gestural to bring back to life. Now we do know. I will also quickly mention that I did record another round of cinematics review. I went through the Act 2 portion of the cutscenes. I have not finished editing it just yet, so I'm not sure exactly when that's going to be out. I'm going to try to have it out alongside this video, but we'll see how that goes. If I do, then I'll provide a link here for the Roundtable Night members and up who are going to have access to that, the bonus content here. But yeah, the cutscene review that we went through there, I was reminded of the fact that Noko can be rezzed at the Sacred River, but it's not going to be the same Noko, right? There's only going to be portions of his personality. It's going to be a different Noko from the one that we knew. So we're tempering our expectations here on how much of a rebirth is going to be achieved. We want to bring our friend back, but we have to know that there's going to be some differences.
Hang on tight.
So yeah, so we will head in here to the Sacred River. Let's land. As I collect my thoughts, there is a merchant here. Did we check in with this merchant? Citrello. We did. The Children of Lumiere record we already purchased. Was there anything else around the entrance here that we might have overlooked? There is not much. There is not much to this outer area. So let's head inside, shall we? Let's head into the Sacred River. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to do. Let's hopefully we get to a flag. I wanted to adjust the enemy health. We need to check our challenge mode settings. Yo, the Sacred River. This is gorgeous. Oh my god. This is incredible. I'm looking for a flag, first of all, but I also just kind of want to go straight into photo mode. Photo mode, go. Yo, look at this place. My goodness. This is just... I mean, I just want to... This is a wallpaper right here. This is a wallpaper. Hide that right there. That's your wallpaper, folks. What more do you need? Except maybe a shot of Monoko looking wistfully into the... into the Sacred River. This is so cool. I just love the atmosphere that they're able to pull off with some of these areas. Waiting for Monoko to have some kind of reaction. Hopefully these Gestrels aren't radioactive in any way. They certainly look like they could be. But what is this guy doing? Is he like... almost feels like he's, I don't know. My, growing up in church as a kid, this would be like somebody's laying hands on somebody, praying for them. Is that what's going on here? We've got the, it is the Sacred River, so some sort of gestural religious proceedings would not be too surprising. I don't see a flag yet. It's got to be one nearby, though, right? I'm presuming there's going to be some combat in this zone, but I could be wrong. There might not be too much. We had the zone with Lune last time that turned out to be quite short. The Lune-related area. Oh, are we interacting with these things? Oh. Why is there a ledge for us to climb up here? I was thinking there would be an item to collect. Is there? Oh, back here? No, okay, I thought there was a path. Why was there a ledge here? What are y'all pointing at? Are you pointing at something that I'm supposed to free aim at? So you got like regular Gestrels, and then you got radioactive ones. What's going on? What's the deal? And I also have no idea what they're pointing at or why this ledge exists. There's the Sacred River itself kind of feels radioactive, so maybe that's what has happened. These radioactive ones, although they're not moving, They don't seem to actually be alive. So it's not like they just got reincarnated by taking a dip in the Sacred River. It's a very visually dense zone here, and so I'm my usual self trying to very slowly make my way through, trying not to miss things, knowing that I'm very prone to miss things, especially in an area that is as just visually overwhelming as this is. It's so cool looking. Who is the pink Gestrel in the distance? Feels like that would be an NPC we would talk to or interact with in some way. There's got to be somebody we can interact with here, right? Or maybe we do battle with you. Okay, there is an interact option. It felt they gave you a different color compared to everything else, so that's good video game communication there, letting the player know, hey, this is the guy to talk to. The Sacred River, where Gestrels are reborn after death. Do you wish to resurrect Noko? Yo, is that just it? Is that actually just it? I mean, yes, of course I do. Is it as simple as just say yes? Is it actually as simple as that?
Haven't been here in a while. The Sacred River. Let's make haste. I don't want her to spot us.
Okay, a little mismatch with the subtitles there.
Monoko.
Oh, I was wondering who he meant by her, because I was thinking about the Paintress for a second. Like, wait a second, the Paintress ain't here no more. He was talking about Golgra. Oh my god. You're trying to skip the queue again, you old lazy retired warrior. Golgra makes insults like I do. Very poorly.
How did you even know I was here?
You're carrying dozens of feet around. I can smell them from the other side of the continent.
Fair point.
Oh my god. We've been over this before. See all these Gestrels? They're waiting in the queue like everyone else. It's a very disorganized queue, I would say. You should maybe get a little bit more structure to this queue just so it's clear exactly what the order is.
It's a stupid rule. We should just bring them all back now.
Well, it probably like drains the river of its power or something, right? You know that would be chaos. There aren't enough adult Gestrels. Oh, there aren't enough adult Gestrels to shepherd all the newborns. That's the problem. Ah, yes. Those newborns are a handful. You really got to have make sure at least some control over them. Plus, I hate all the noise. Can you imagine a forest full of baby Gestrels? Yeah, nobody wants that, right?
You leave me no choice then.
Okay.
Oh no.
Are we going into battle here?
Twice, Monoko.
Are we going into battle against Golgra?
I have already thought about it thrice.
Okay.
Golgra.
We're doing a fight.
I demand a trial by
Oh my
combat.
god. Okay. I think well, let's see what happens here. Are we jumping straight into battle?
Do I have to participate? Please
Verso does, why does Verso not want to participate?
For Noko then.
It's because Golgra is so strong. Golgra is well, normally Golgra is quite OP, but then when we did our last battle, when Monoko did his last battle against Golgra, they scaled things way down, right? Golgra actually becomes very beatable during that Monoko fight. I'm wondering if that's going to be the same thing here, and if she's going to be too beatable, and I don't want that to be the case. So, oh wait, it's actually, oh. Okay, she did 1k damage, so the damage is not too bad. I'm just gonna let's do a free aim here and just see what the damage is like. Oh god, okay, maybe this is actually gonna be I was thinking I might have to scale up the HP for this. Maybe not. Maybe this is totally fine the way it is. Now it is only a free aim. Let's try a Strike Storm and see. I don't think I'm gonna one-shot her with this. Okay, all right. We're doing reasonable damage. This is not too bad. I think this is okay. We'll see. Like, you never know, because some abilities can just deal such a crap ton of damage. Let's see if we can get a mark for our... Oh, but I do want to... It would be nice to give everybody shell. Okay, we do get the mark. And so we could do a Venusaur Mortar to put us into Almighty Mask. And then we could do Fortify next turn. But the thing is, Fortify... Let's see, if I just do Fortify now without the Heavy Mask, we don't get the shield, but that's not necessarily terrible because I am going to heal Minoko by giving him Shell. So we heal Minoko and we also give ourselves AP. And then we move the wheel 5 spots so it would be on the red mask. So we could do a Galt Fury next turn. Oh wait, but our wheel order is reversed, isn't it? Our wheel order is reversed. I forgot about that part. Interesting. So instead, I'm gonna do a Fortify. Because maybe next turn I could do a Sagapatot Slam. Because this actually moves the wheel the opposite direction, doesn't it? And it puts us... No, it did... No, wait a second. Oh, I'm confused. Now, we do have to learn Golgra's combos. We do have to learn her combos. And whatever skill synergy I'm doing aside, learning how to parry is always probably the #1 challenge. Do I need to do a healing tint for Minoko? I think so. He's not going to have a turn before Golgar gets another turn, so I have to do the healing tint now if I want to do things. Now, why is Verso inverted? Is this because of Golgra's ability? Because I don't think he doesn't have inverted affinity, I don't think. Did I give him inverted affinity by accident?
Use this.
Dancing around. Okay, now that's an easy one.
My turn.
An easy gradient counter. Please dance around more, Golgra. It is funny that we're... I didn't even note the fact that they just ignored what our party setup was. This is a battle specifically for Minoko and Verso. Nobody else is allowed. That's kind of funny how they... I like it. I like when there are designated party members for particular fights. It adds a fun spin to things. We could risk a Steel Strike here. That would be risky. Because I certainly don't feel like I'm gonna... If she decides to attack Verso, he's probably getting hit. So it's probably better to go with Strike Storm again. Just guarantee that damage. And then we get into S tier. Okay. Now Minoko is in Balance Mask, and I guess I misunderstood how his weapon works, because I thought it was going to go reverse. But I could just do a Galt Fury. It's pretty boring, but it does do Beneficial Contamination. It would basically keep him at full AP. I guess I do that. It's just boring. It's boring, but it is an upgraded ability. Is that better than doing something else? I don't know. Sagapatot Fire. We could just spend all our AP, and then that would put us at... I guess it would keep us on Balance Mask. Let's actually do that. Let's do Sagapatot Fire, even though we're not on Almighty Mask. Spend AP. Man, that it does really deal reduced damage if it's not on... if it is not... We would have gotten away with a Steel Strike. We would have gotten away with it. Let's try. Let's see if we can get lucky here with the Beneficial Contamination. We do. Now I'll go for it. Because we're in S tier, I will go for Steel Strike now. I'll give it a shot. Honestly, this is still... I don't know. We're still pretty strong for this fight. We could buff up Golgra's health a little bit more. Make it a little bit more challenging here. It is Golgra, after all. Now I will just do a Galt Fury, keep building up Minoko's AP. Impressive combo against Minoko. And Minoko's dead. Rip. Did I miss it? Oh my god, that is too much damage. Okay, okay, alright, that was so much damage. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, okay. I want to buff this up. I know this is a little bit immersion breaking, maybe for some people, but I want to do it. Because I don't want these fights, especially when it's against somebody like Golgra. It's like a main quest fight. I don't want us to feel so overpowered for it. I at least feel like we have a good amount of health, so she's not one-shotting us. Although that was sort of a one-shot because I did not parry a single ability. So with her multi-hit combos, we got to learn those, and they can kill us if we're not ready. And I think that we can make things just a little bit. It's just a question of, do we go ×2 health or do we go ×5? ×2 or times... That Steeled Strike was so good from Verso. So I think, I feel like that makes me want to go ×5. No, not this. Or we limit the maximum damage, right? Like, we could put a damage cap on there, but I don't think that's going to affect Steeled Strike that much because Steeled Strike it has 13 instances of damage. I think this only limits the damage per hit, right? So I think we just want to give her ×5. I think that's reasonable. Let's do ×5 and see how that feels. Do I want to make... I think I will also just double check to make sure I didn't give Verso Inverted Affinity by accident. But the inverted wore off there, didn't it? It was something that Golgra did to us. I just missed that debuff. But he doesn't have inverted affinity, I'm pretty sure. He does. Why does he have inverted affinity? Because I guess he had in media res. I forgot to take this off of him. Oh, I forgot. Does he have anything else active that I don't want? He has 5 Lumina points available now. So I might give him... Let's see, what else do I maybe not want him to have? These all look fine. So let's look at our favorites again. I could give him Augmented Counter. Or I could do Energizing Start, but that's kind of a weak one. We could just do Teamwork. It's not going to be active if Minoko dies, but... 10% across the board increased damage or 25% increased counterattack damage. Which is better? Probably Teamwork. Could think about Critical Break as well, but that's fine. Let's just do that. And let's get back in there. He actually did have Inverted Affinity. He actually did have it. We have finally, in terms of our highest level Pictos, we have finally outgrown in media res. So Verso is trying something different. We're not living that in media res life anymore. Oops. Is there anything else to find in the zone? It feels like there are other paths, and maybe it would be worthwhile exploring some of those paths before we jump directly back into that Golgra fight. Are there going to be like chromatics over to the other sides? What's going on here? There's an item. Okay, there is an item.
What?
Lumina.
Yeah.
What are you all doing? This really is like a sacred gestural place, it feels like. The gestrals are so wacky and goofy. This is like the least... They are in such serious meditative what's the word? The sanctity of this area. They have toned down the goofiness. It's so out of character. Any other items up over here? Oh, there's actually a merchant I see. I see a merchant. No swimming? Oh, I can jump down here. Can I swim? No. Only, you have to be in the queue. Only Jestrels that are at the front of the queue are allowed to actually get in the river. That's the system, otherwise it would be chaos. Hello there. Golgor has entrusted me with a very important task. A VIT. Very important task. Gotta make sure all the newly reborn are fully decked out with the best fighting gear. But you look like interesting warriors. Okay, fight me and maybe we can trade. Oh, they all have to be... I have to fight to unlock them all. Sure. Of course. Why would I not want to fight a Gestural merchant? We can do a warm-up fight here. Who gets to go? Mael? Or maybe... Let's go with Verso. He's a little bit lower level than the rest. Do you have friends helping you? Do you have friends helping you, by the way? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is... Okay. I'm regretting... Okay, wow. Maybe we'll hold off on that for a moment, because I did turn up the multiplier to ×5, and I don't think... That doesn't feel like a fight that we're going to need ×5 for, so... Don't fall into the river. I don't think it'll let me. I think we're good on that front. Unless there is actually a spot where you can fall in. Don't fall in the river, he says. All right, so this dude is... That's not actually... Is that the first Gestral that's actually brought in buddies? Have we ever had a multi-Gestral fight? But we still have to go solo. So what the heck is up with that? We might actually have to retool and bring in some solo Luminas for that fight. We'll see. Let's get back to the Golgor fight, though, first, and see if we can get that out of the way. Are they going to go through the exact same dialogue as before? I think they are.
I haven't been here in a while.
All right, so we'll skip through this. Yep. Looks like it's all same as before, so let's just skip.
You leave. Oh, no. Think twice. I have already. Golgor, I demand.
Minoko has thought twice and thrice, and oh my god, are we gonna have to go through this every time? I can just retry if we fail. All right.
I'd love a dance.
Impressive combo. Wait, yo, that was so much damage. Oh my god, that was so much damage. You just insta-killed my friend. How could you do that?
What lovely feet.
How could you do that? Mark, cool. Let's do Fortify. Oh, is that why I did so much damage? Because I don't have Shell on. That could be. That is so cool. It gives AP to everybody as well. Okay, so it's a 4-hit combo. I can get the first, then the next two come in like rapid succession. We're rezzing Minoko here, so I'm gonna have to like, I don't know if it's good for Verso to spend all his AP or not. No, I miss. I'm just gonna do that. And then I will do another res. I feel like we're gonna be using a lot of revives here. Attack swiftly. Okay, that one has only 3. And if I can delay a little bit, I think I parried the first kick the first time I saw that attack in the last battle. We'll put it together here. We will figure it all out eventually. We're just gonna do a Strike Storm here, though. Cool. Balanced wheel. I think I'll still reapply Fortify. Because Minoko gets a heal, doesn't he? He is getting healed here, right? He is. Okay, right.
I love a dance.
The dance around. This one I can do. This one I can do. Let's go.
My turn.
Steeled Strike? Do I risk it? I think I'll wait till I'm in S tier for the Steel Strike. Let's just... Okay, we got our beneficial contamination, so let's do a Strike Storm.
Time to strike.
2 perfects, yes!
Sweet taste of battle.
Now Minoko's in Caster. Let's see if we can get a mark, and then do the Mortar to get him into Almighty Mass. Impressive combo. Okay, okay. I think I could figure that one out. Oh, right, but Verso is confident. No healing for Verso. Oh my god, no healing. But he does take a lot less damage. Now, gradient attacks. I have actually taken some notes, I think, so I can look at my notes if I need to remember what gradient attacks everybody has. I'm not gonna do Sabotage. If anything, I want to do Angel Eyes to get Verso revived. So, but we need to build up some gradient charges for that. I guess let's do another Strike Storm. Just do another Strike Storm. Fast combo. That one is a 3 hit. That one has 3 hits. Just gotta learn the timing on these all. No way around it. Minoko needs healing, but I could use Minoko to heal himself. I kind of want to take a risk and do a strike or a steel strike. We gotta risk it, you know?
Prepare for oblivion.
We gotta risk it for the biscuit. Almighty Mask! This is when we do Saga Patat Fire. It's gotta be, right? It's gotta be. Nice. Impressive combo. Yo, we got it! Let's go! And Verso gets to do his thing here. And it was double perfect! Oh my god! Yo, that did 617k. Let's fucking go. Awesome. Oh my god, our characters are starting to feel powerful. Now we could just do another Fortify here to give both of them a shield. That could feel pretty nice. There's our beneficial contamination. I was hoping I'd get a mark. I kind of want to give Verso a mark, or leave a mark for Verso, so we can afford to spend a few more free aims here. There we go. Now let's do our Bachelier Fortify. Everybody gets a shield and some AP. Gold Reform's fast combo. Too early on that one. On that last one. I think I was too late on the first one. Verso's going to need a res, but hopefully he can give himself one with Angel Eyes. But I think here I might just do a Strike Storm because I'm not on Steel. I'm not on S rank anymore. Golgra's so far away from being broken. We're probably never going to break her this fight. We'll just do Strike Storm. Another impressive combo. I'm starting to key into that one.
I'll improvise.
Starting to key into that one better. Okay, now we have our gradient attack. So let's spend a little bit of AP here. Okay, put some mark on her. And remind me what exactly... Angel Eyes, extreme physical damage, gains 1 additional perfection. We're already at S rank, but that's fine. We'll still do it because we want to give a res to our buddy. We got to give him that halo. And also, that is pretty decent damage. 226 ain't shabby at all. So We risk it again here. Steel Strike. This is what we're doing. Go. And Minoko can now do Chapelier Slash to apply mark. I think that's probably, we just do that right away. Yep. Nice. And we get double perfect on there. Not that it does a ton of damage. I forgot that that was a gradient attack. I'm so glad that she did not go after Verso there. I'm so glad. Is she? No, she is attacking both of them. Obviously, because Verso's been damaged. For a second, I was like, is she only attacking Minoko because it's a gestural face-off? No, no. She's an equal opportunity damage dealer. Sagapatat Slam. If we can get lucky, we get in a mark here. No mark. Maybe we still go for the Sagapatat Slam. Because this is the thing, is we always get AP whenever we use the enhanced abilities, upgraded skills. Minoko's weapon gives an additional AP. I'm just wondering though if I should do another shell. Like, Minoko kind of needs a heal. This is really what needs to happen, but I want to keep dealing damage as well. I'm going to take the opportunity to heal Minoko, since both characters still have shell and powerful. Oh, and I forgot, we give ourselves AP as well when we use a healing tint. Impressive combo. Got some work to do. Got some work to do on that one still. I'm gonna go for another Steel Strike. We keep doing it, guys. This is what we do. We're here now. We have to make it happen. Fast combo. Okay, I didn't hit the perfects there, but it still does 555k. My goodness. This is awesome. And we're like constantly at full AP. I love how this is working. I love the synergy that we've got in our build, guys. Okay, now shield or shell did wear off for Verso. So this would be a good time to reapply Fortify, give both of them a shield. We could do that.
Energized.
Golgra gets angry. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that's right. She goes Super Saiyan. I forgot about this. No. Okay, I was like, what is coming here? What is gonna happen? She did a jump attack and a gradient counter. And I managed to get them both. Pog. Steel Strike. It's just what we do, man. It's what we do. Steel Strike.
Prepare for oblivion.
Golgra performs oh, shit. No, damn it. All right, at least Verso's coming back, though.
You could do better.
And he comes back to full health. With full health. That's awesome. A whole new set of attacks, though, that we're going to have to learn from Golgra. Oh, boy. What is Minoko going to do here? Chapelier Slash is fine, but it doesn't deal a ton of damage. And I would love to reapply. I kind of want to just do Fortify. Let's see if we can get, okay, Beneficial Contamination. Let's do another Fortify just because it heals Minoko, right? It heals Minoko, and it gives AP. So even if we don't have the green mask on the wheel, it still is a good ability. Now, we still have just 2 gradient charges. It would be great to do Angel Eyes again. Let Verso get another Halo. Although, does it work more than once? It should work more than once in a battle, right? So here, he only has 4 AP. We're just gonna do like a marking shot this turn, I guess. Yeah, marking shot.
Oh, really?
Yo, what in the heck is that move? Oh my god. Alrighty. Berserk Slash is terrible right now because Versa's at full health. So we probably just do a Strike Storm. Oh, she's got Mark already. So we just do Strike Storm. Cool. Shakes the Earth. This one I know how to do. This one I can do.
A bit of violence, yes.
Okay. Full AP from Minoko. Do we give everybody shield and heal? It's so good. It's just so good. I'm gonna see if I can get a mark. Okay, I got a burn.
Invigorating. Not impressed.
Okay, that 3-kick combo at the end, I think we can get. I think we can figure that one out. B Perfection. We could just do Perfect Break for the discount. Very high light damage as well. See if we can get a mark. Dang it. That was really unlucky. Okay. Perfect Break. It is. Okay, that's 126k. Not bad. Okay, she really delays that last kick, but I still got it. I was so early on that last parry, and somehow that still worked. Marking shot for Verso here, I think.
Time to bleed.
And then that's nice. That's so nice that that applies powerless on her when he does a mark. Okay, so now Minoko is in Caster Mask, which means we want to use Venusaur Mortar to put him in Almighty Mask. And now we have 3 grading charges for Verso. Awesome. Shakes the Earth. This one I know. I think I know. I think I know how that goes. Yo, that's what, 470k on a counter? What the heck? Did we not have a mark before on her when because I've countered that before. Was it doing that much damage? It must have been the mark. Okay, 3 grading charges. So let's spend a little bit of AP here. Although, no, we're gonna spend the AP. Okay, that's fine. And then we do Angel Eyes.
Let's carve a path.
These attacks just look so sick. It's just amazing. I'm gonna go for Steel Strike again. This is what we do.
Prepare for oblivion.
Fast combo against Minoko. Yes. I still parried that last one so early, and it still worked. Okay, Verso is going to get. He's going to get to do his Steel Strike. It would be great to set him up with a mark. I'd love to do that. But I also have 9 AP and I'm on Almighty Mask, which is a perfect time to do Saga Patat. I think I can't pass up the Saga Patat fire. The cannon fire is too fun. Go! All right, here we go. Double perfect. Yes! It's just so visually satisfying, man. My dopamine's in overload when that happens. And then, of course, this attack, we know how to counter. See, that would only counter for 32. I don't understand what happened. Is it because Verso does like a crap ton more counter damage? Or is it because I'm actually timing the counter better? Have I just learned something? Because I feel like when I countered it with Minoko, when I did his gradient counter just a moment ago, I don't know for sure. And I don't have a controller overlay that I'm recording, so I can't go back in the footage and check and see how precise my timing was on the gradient counter, but I'm starting to wonder, does the timing on gradient counters matter? Like, yes, they'll let you parry it if you're way off, but you won't actually get that much counter damage. The closer you are to actually parrying it, the more damage you get? Don't answer that. Don't tell me for sure. But that is a nice chunk of XP. It's a level up for both of our gentlemen here. What a fun fight that was. I'm so glad we buffed the health. That was so much more enjoyable. We got 3 grandiose chroma catalysts. Yes. Ah, it's almost time for my squat session. It's leg day. Oh my god. I have leg day 3 times a week because I do a full body workout. But yeah, leg day is not my favorite. It's nobody's favorite, but you can't skip it. Don't skip leg day. And I'm glad to hear that Golgra does not. Sorry, I can't finish this fight. Oh, it's only because of your squat session. That's the only reason you can't finish. Yeah, sure.
Oh, you're just afraid of losing. Monoko, please, shut up.
Verso is like exhausted. He's like, do not antagonize her anymore, dude. You did entertain me, so I'll let it slide this time, Monoko. Go ahead, bring him back. She's gonna let us jump the queue.
Thank you.
Dang. Monoko will not back down.
Thank you.
Except he did. Monoko is low-key the funniest character in the game because of just how deadpan he is. I love it. All right, we got the win, and we get little Noko in the Gestural jar, or the Gestural bottle. He's gonna get his res. There he is. Monoko?
It's so good to hear your voice.
Hey, Noko. How's my favorite merchant?
Golgra's still here?
Golgra,
What about Golgra?
are you crying?
No, really? Is Golgra actually getting emotional? Noko does not feel the same. So far, he's very, you know, he's usually so much more boisterous and energetic. He doesn't feel that way right now.
I'm afraid. We have a mission. Do you remember our expedition of friends?
Yeah, he's checking to see how much he actually remembers. No, he doesn't remember us, guys. No.
They'll be happy to see you. They were very worried. Come, let's go back to camp. We found many treasures for you to trade.
Okay. Oh, is he going to be like a merchant at camp now or something? Noko's just like in a daze. Complete daze. Let me take Noko to the village. It's always disorienting for the newly returned. Noko needs time to adjust. Noko, would you like to go back to the village? Still in a daze.
But I'm Noko's guardian.
Uh-oh, do we have like a custody battle? We're gonna... We got a custody battle, folks. Where's the Gestural court? Where's the Gestural magistrate? We're going to child custody court. Family court. Gestural family court. That's what I was trying to say.
I want to keep Noko by your side, but it's safer there. You'll see Noko when we get back to the village.
It does sound like the right call, though, to send him back to the village. Let him acclimate back into Gestural society first.
Wait for me. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Off we go, then. There it is. There they go. Yay, Noko's back.
He'll be fine.
But he needs some time.
Better than with you, that's for sure.
Dang, that's cold, Verso.
That he will be.
Monoko admits it, though.
Thanks for helping. I never understood how Golgra got so freakishly strong.
That's a good point. How is she so freaking insanely strong?
I could take Golgrubber myself.
Okay, Verso, he is really feeling confident today, isn't he?
I will never show you weakness ever again.
Except, why was he just a moment ago saying, Minoko, don't antagonize her. Why you gotta drag me into this? Verso's on an emotional roller coaster today.
Come on. Let's get back to camp.
Oh, we're still gonna go straight back to camp? Okay. We still have another gestural battle here to oh, we're not going back to camp. Never mind. Okay, so there we go. Cool. Noko is back. Anything more to do with this? The Sacred River, where gestrals are reborn after death. Noko has found a new beginning. Yay. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. So we do want to go back to camp, though, because if we're going to do this other gestral battle, we are not doing it on ×5 health. I might just do it on regular health. Because those guys are hitting for like half of my health for one hit. So let me go ahead and I'm going to take my break. We'll head back to camp and get things adjusted here for the Gestral Merchant. Oh, it actually does take us back to camp. And the Minoko cue the saxophone music. Okay, so hold off on my break here for just a moment. At camp, Minoko sits by himself, thinking. Verso knows his old friend wants to talk, even if he is too proud to admit it. Verso approaches Minoko. That's right, we have to close the loop and max out Minoko's relationship level, don't we?
You okay? At least Noko is safe and can begin readjusting.
Every time he returns, he's slightly changed. I mourn the loss of who he was before.
How many times has this happened exactly?
But he's still there. My old mentor.
My old mentor. So he's like your kid, but he's also your old mentor? Is the idea of him being Noko's father, is that just this because he's the one that always rebirths him at the Sacred River? Is it the fact that Noko is actually much older than Minoko? And he has acted as his mentor way back when?
Thank you, my friend.
Minoko seems about to cry. Oh my god. Let it out, man. It's okay. They've always been best friends, but Verso and Minoko's bond grows even stronger from their adventure. Yes! Oh, we were not at... I thought... we were only level 5 with Minoko. We're not at max yet. We got one more to go. All right. They spend a bit more time together as Verso cheers Minoko up. They return to the others. Let's go. And we get Minoko's music record. Let's give that a whirl. Oh, we know what we know what this sounds like. We have heard this so many times. I've jokingly referred to it as like the romantic guy love saxophone soundtrack, but wait a minute, never mind. This is totally not what I thought it was. Wow. This is it has a saxophone, but it is so not what I was expecting. It's actually way better than what I was expecting. Guys, I wish we had a dance emote. I need like a /dance command like in World of Warcraft. I need to be able to dance with all my characters here. Like the sound of this music, everybody in camp should immediately just start dancing. Team Sandfall, please add. Okay, nothing else to do here in camp. So yes, now I will take my break. Oh, let me do it before I forget. Before I forget, I will downgrade that health back to normal. And then after my break, we will see about dealing with a freakishly strong Gestral Merchant. So I think for this fight, we're going to try Lune. I was trying to think who my best solo fighter is. I'm not sure I have a best solo fighter, but I do like the fact that Lune has these abilities that hit multiple enemies. Hell, Stormcaller, Elemental Genesis. But she's not necessarily she does usually rely on other party members to help her out with buffs and marks and things like that. So we'll see how she does here as a solo fighter. I wanna try it out though, but we will need to give her, I think, some of these last stand abilities. I know we just gave her sniper earlier, but I'm actually gonna disable sniper and bring in roulette, and instead we'll fill in some of these. There's not too many last stands that I actually like. I do like last stand critical. That one, I think it lasts the whole battle, as far as I know. I don't want the ones that only apply like rush or some buff at the very start. But we can also do, I think there's one here, solo fighter. This is a cheap one that 50% additional damage if fighting alone. Oh my god. Okay, so those feel pretty decent. Yeah, like I don't want protecting last stand. That one wears off and then you don't get it back. What else? We have some additional Lumina points though, so we want to do some other, we do want to give her some other things. I think accelerating, not accelerating, but augmented counter could be nice. Dead energy maybe, because there are multiple enemies here, but it's probably better just to do like powerful shots. Yeah, then she has a chance to give herself powerful, since she's not getting buffed from Minoko. So I guess we could do breaking shots as well then. That feels all right. Let's see how that feels. We could give her defensive mode for additional damage reduction, but then she's consuming AP for that. Let's just see how this feels the way it is. Let's give it a shot. See if we can take out the VIP merchant. Very important task to be done here. Whatever we tech in, whatever tech choices we make, we still have to learn the attacks. That's ultimately what it comes down to. Attacks must be learned. Oh, you just give yourself shell? Okay.
I'm ready.
Radioactive shell, Gestural. Too early, shit. So some of these attacks we have seen before, right? We've been to the Gestural arena. We've battled a lot of Gestural merchants. We've been around the block. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we're gonna get them perfect right off the bat. So we gotta refresh everything here. 8 AP. 8 AP. I would like to be able to get a lucky proc here and then do hell. But I'm also wary of the fact that if I don't heal and I end up dying, that's it. But I also like the idea of unleashing hell. Unleash! Everybody goes straight to hell. Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay. You know what? Huh. They don't have as much health as I thought. Maybe I should have left it on ×5. Maybe I should have left it. Hell actually does a lot of damage.
I'll do it.
And we're getting good counters. So maybe I should have left it buffed. But then, of course, Lune dies. Then, of course, Lune dies. It is just a Gestural merchant. It is just a Gestural merchant, so it's not... It kind of feels like the Chromatic Glissando. That ended up being such an easy fight that we probably should have buffed its health. But also, it's like... I don't feel as bad about it when it's just a Gestural merchant. Especially when we're getting 2-shot sometimes by these attacks, so... It's providing an adequate amount of challenge. It's good enough. It's good enough, man. Oh! I gave them roulette, didn't I? That's what was happening. I totally forgot. I'm remembering to the Golgra fight and why some attacks were doing just a bajillion damage and other ones weren't. Some counters were doing a bajillion damage and others weren't. It's because we brought roulette back for both. The only one I didn't give roulette to initially was Lune, but I did give it to both Verso and Minoko. So they were living the roulette life, and man, we were seeing some big numbers sometimes. Okay. Roulette is good. What is not so good is the fact that I cannot trigger... I can't use either Stormcaller or Hell to give myself Elemental Genesis. I won't have the appropriate stains, whichever one of those I decide to do. So I could just do Mayhem instead. I could do like Stormcaller this turn and then Mayhem, or I could try to build up for a Hell. I could do like Healing Light this turn just to give myself a light stain, and then Hell next turn, consuming all 3 stains and giving myself additional damage. Let's do that. It's a little weird because I don't need healing here, but I'm just doing it for the light stain. So the quick time events don't matter. Oh no! Okay, so there is a kick that one-shots you too. Okay. All right, never mind. We're not changing the health for this fight. Because these Gestural Merchants... These Gestural Merchants are starting to be a headache. Maybe I should be giving myself Shell.
I'm ready.
Empowering. God. Maybe I should not be... Shell at the beginning of the battle might not be as bad as I was thinking it would be. 2 ice stains is a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying. I also kind of want to use a healing tint here. 100% on healing tints is so dope. I'm going to give myself an AP when I do this, so I kind of want to spend AP first. Because we're going to be doing parries, hopefully, as well, so we should spend a few AP here. I want to get at least 1 beneficial contamination. There we go. Now, heal.
Better.
You really better parry that kick. If you don't parry that, you're in for... You are in... You're gonna be hurting for certain. Dude, we're getting some good roulettes on this dude on the right. No, too soon. That was the one that forever flummoxed me against what's-his-face in the Gestural Arena. What in the world was that? That was a different attack. Didn't it say he attacks? I was expecting the kick. Maybe it didn't say that. Maybe I totally didn't even read what the attack, what move he was using.
I'll do it.
Nah, that was just way too early there on that one. This fight really is going to come down to counters, isn't it? Oh, those guys are ready to be broken. Oh no, this guy's ready to be broken. Man, now's when I need my sniper. Well, I need to heal. I need to heal. There's a mark. Let's heal.
Better.
I probably should just spend all my AP because I'm gonna
Ready
get...
to evade.
These guys have so many turns compared to me. Lune's... I guess Lune's not that
I'll do
fast.
it.
That was a nice counter. That was a nice counter. We had a mark on him. That helps. It really kind of does come down to counters, doesn't it? In some fights. No, you're so close to being dead.
Potential.
Can I free aim you out of here? Probably not, but I should be at least able to... Never mind. Free aim did it. I was gonna do a hell after hopefully getting a beneficial contamination, but I didn't even need it. I still will do hell though, because that gets me the stains I need for Elemental Genesis. And I have Powerful, so it even does a little more damage. Okay. Yeah, so he does two different types of attacks. One is like this weird spin move, which I'm starting to figure out now. Ah, yes, good burn damage. Gets this guy out of here. And now I'm actually, now that I think of it, I'm ready to do Mayhem. This actually worked out perfectly because Mayhem can break the guy. Sweet.
Prepare to meet
It's not anywhere near, you know, the damage of some of our other abilities now.
I'm ready.
Okay, all right. I think I see it. I think I see it.
Let me flow.
Got to be careful though, because he could still one-shot us. I think I'll just do a tremor here. That gives me a light stain, which means then I could do lightning dance, right? I would be able to do lightning dance, because lightning dance will consume the fire stain along with the 2 light stains. That seems like a good setup. So I want to spend 1 AP here. And now we'll do the gradient attack. We're just doing this to, because otherwise I may not spend gradient charges this fight.
Now.
So we gotta at least, oh, and it does 100k damage too. There you go. All right, so we get to finish things off with a lightning dance. You are out of my game, Dork Gestural VIT merchant. All right. Cool. That was fun. No better place for a duel than the Sacred River. You've earned the right to trade for some real treasures. Here, take a look. What you got for me, dude? This dude has Pictos upgrades. They are expensive as hell, but he has Pictos upgrades. One of them we're actually using double burn. 112k chroma. Oi! But that's a sick upgrade to Mael's speed plus crit. Rewarding mark. I don't think anybody's using this at the moment. Defense and speed, meh. I'm really interested in the ones that give HP. Energizing parry, upgrading that from a 9 to a... I might do this one, because then I could give somebody energizing parry. What are the others that we've got? Stun boost, speed and crit. Shield affinity, speed and crit. Glass cannon is speed. And it looks like he does have some new ones at the very bottom. Most of these are upgrades to our current ones, which I'm interested in, although a lot of them are speed and crit. Those are going to be more powerful eventually. There are going to be some fights where we're probably going to need to dial back our health and really get good at parries so that we can lean into having a lot of speed and crit. Burning shots the same way. Burning shots. Right, yeah, this is just... The best value you can get is when you have a Pictos that actually has a high cost Lumina, like double burn. Like, this is probably the one I should upgrade. Energizing parry, though, is also a solid candidate. What are the new ones, though? There's one new one. Critical stun. 100% crit chance on hitting a stunned target. It's okay, but it's tough. Like, there's a reason it only costs 5, because, like, the enemy, when you stun them, it wears off so fast. You have such a small window while they're stunned to actually get benefit out of this. And if your character is already getting, you know, 50, 60% crit rate, and maybe more from critical burn and other things, what is this really doing or adding? So the completionist in me will probably get all of these eventually, but we're going to need a lot of chroma. Yo, energizing turn. We could upgrade as well, but it's already a level 14. It's already pretty high. And I also don't think anybody has it equipped at the moment. Interesting. Interesting. These are so expensive. I love that we have this option, but I don't actually want to buy any of these just at the moment. I'm tempted with double burn and energizing parry, but that's such a huge chunk of our chroma. So I'm going to hold off. And I won't fall into the river. Don't worry. Don't worry, my dude. Let's look around just a little bit more, but I think that's all there is to the Sacred River. I think that might be all there is. And then maybe what we can do is we can go to Gestural Village and check in there See if we see Noko, and maybe we can get some extra dialogue from him. But I think that's all we have in the Sacred River. There was only the Lumina, I think, over here, the color of Lumina. And some floating gestural limbs in the distance. So, yeah, okay. I think we're good to go. So let's head out of here. Let's hit the road. The Sacred River has been visited. Noko has been rezzed. What a beautiful place. Absolutely love it. And I think we will just head to Gestural Village first, because at the very least, we do have, I think, some more Lumina points to pick up from the vendor who wants us to collect journals. So we have that going for us. And then we'll have to figure out what else we're gonna do. I might want to see if there was any more dialogue to do at camp, because now we don't really have any main objectives now on our map, do we? Let's look at the map. Because I think we've done everybody's main quests, correct? I think so. We never had like a side quest for CL. So the only main objective that we've got on the map is Lumiere. So let's head to the Jester Village. To the sky. Jester Village first, and then we'll see where we go after that. Maybe we'll do a round or two at the Endless Tower. We could head back and try again at the Petanque, the Chromatic Petanque, the Chromatic Portier. There's so many options. So many wonderful options. Whatever do we start with? It's kind of the conundrum. Is this the first time I'm noticing that there's actually a statue of Golgra at the top of this? I don't think I ever saw this before. I'm not sure I could ever tilt my camera up high enough before.
Here we go.
I guess you could. No, you could. I just didn't see it. Golgra is respected. She makes sure that her everybody respects Golgra in the Jester Village. None of you all are going to have new dialogue, I don't think. Looks like the same. Let's go with Minoko here as we run around. But I would imagine Noko would be up here with Golgra, right? Yeah, there he is. That makes total sense. Hi, buddy. Oh, hello. Noko has lost a significant portion of his memories. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Memories he will never recover. Damn. Oh, no. Oh, God. We've traumatized Minoko all over. No. Every time, he's just going to lose it. Okay. Okay, well, there you go. Fine, you can stay. I think this is the old dialogue, isn't it? You know, but you may visit the village if you wish. I think this is the old dialogue. So if we switch to another character, then we would be able to do her, provoke her into a duel, which I don't want to do because we just had a duel with her. So, okay. So there's nothing to do yet, though. We're still waiting on... It does switch to Minoko automatically when you do the dialogue with Noko. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's about all she wrote there for the Gestural Village. I think I checked in here on my fresh file. I checked free aiming these mirrors. I don't think any of these are breakable. Pretty sure I checked this already, but we can double check real quick while we're here. Okay, let's check in with the journal vendor. I think we still have some things to buy from some merchants here. Although it's stuff like recoats that I'm not in an urgent need for. Maybe we'll never be in need for. In need of. Language is hard. Is that all the journals? Did we find all of them? You found all of them. Moshi will be so happy. He'll want to thank you himself once he's had his turn at the sacred river. We were just there. We could have said hi. Here, a gift for your travels. Oh, he gives us something on top of everything else? Or it was the Lumina? It was the color of Lumina that he already gave us. That was it. So our Lumina stash is just as healthy as it's always been. 157. Okay. Moshi will be so happy. So he's done. Did we actually collect all the journals? I think we must have collected. We did some of these like bonus journals. These unknowns, Aline, Renoir. That must be it because we still haven't got 34, 42, 60, and 84. As well as, weren't Julie and Simon here? Julie's Search and Rescue. Simon or Simone. However it's pronounced. However that is said, we still have journals to collect, but our friend here in Justral Village is happy. So if he's happy, I'm happy. Okay. I don't, feel free to let me know if there is something else, anything else that I should pay attention to or check again here in Justral Village, but I think outside of waiting for Noko to recuperate, I don't think we have anything to attend to in the village. So let's head back out. Head back out to the continent and take a look at our map. And we can decide what we shall do next. We do have, I think, the Red Woods has now turned non-dangerous. We could check in at the Red Woods. We could also head back to the Petanque, like I said, or the Portier, or we could go over to the Endless Tower and do around there. We still have that merchant on our fresh file that has stuff for Gustav that would be fun to check out. We could also... we've got this... in the Stone Waves Cliff, we've got that one chromatic hexja that flummoxed me before. At some point, we need to head back there, but I'm not sure if I want to do that just now. There's the casino. We could try to finish up the Crimson Forest, the chromatic Chevalier that was there. And there are so many areas that are unnamed on the map because we just haven't set foot in them yet. So many different ones. And it's hard to choose, you know? It's hard to take... to actually just say, hey, it's almost like you need a Minoko's wheel, some equivalent to be able to spin and say, here's what we're going to do on the map. There's too many choices. It's option overload. Pick for me. Pick for me. I need the help. I think the only way that I know how to stay sane about this is just to work my way from the south and upward, which is what I tried to do last time. I tried to do it, and we sort of ran into some difficulty. So why don't we resume where we were last time, which was the chromatic Petanque, assuming that we can actually get him back to... Well, let's see. Is the Petanque... Oh, we have a fight up here, don't we? Did we see this last time? I'm not sure if we saw this on camera or not, but there is another Évêque up here. I think I saw this off camera. And I'm not sure if we noted it for the record, but that's another thing on our to-do list. Now... Oh, it looks like maybe we did... Maybe the Petanque does stay... Nope, never mind. Never mind. Did I... I'm totally blind. The Petanque's right here. So you do have to chase it back into its cage each time, which is a bit annoying. Please don't do that. Please go Really? Do I have to chase him over here? Okay. Okay, sure. Have it your way. Hopefully we can figure out how we got the Petanque to... how we cornered him before. I remember. I do remember now. You just have to be very... You have to aim just right.
Here we go.
Because when you move here, now he's in... Actually...
Hang on tight.
Actually...
To the sky.
So nice SK can fly now. Maybe I do actually have to put him... No, that's the spot where he was in before. That's the spot. I don't know why he didn't go...
Here I come.
Because now I can, if I angle like this... There we go. Okay.
Flashing through the sky.
There's just a little back and forth involved.
Here we go.
Just a little back and forth. Now, I would like to be able to save here, but I don't know if this little trick of switching weapons works on the continent. I don't think it does because we don't see... No, never mind. It says save in progress. Okay. There it is. So we have a save. Lune, CL, Minoko. Oh, we want to tech Lune. I forgot about her. We want to change her Pictos back. Let's get rid of her. Let's see, active. And let's get rid of... Oops. Don't need solo fighter. Don't need powerful shots. And the other ones that we added were last stand critical, raking shots. Was that it? Augmented counter. This is a good one for this fight, right? The Petanques are actually pretty easy to counter. So that feels like a good lineup. And then we can add what? Let me go back to my favorites. Do we go back to sniper? Because there's going to be some free aims we want to do here. Now that we know exactly how these Petanques work, we cannot let them flee. And we're going to need to do some sniping. I don't think we have to bring sniper back. Maybe I do just keep powerful shots. And also give her... critical break? I don't know. I do not know. Let's just go energizing start for now. I'll be lazy about it. And we can fine-tune that a little more as we go. But let's start with that group. Let's... Do I want CL in the party? She's got Dark Wave, and Searing Bond can hit all enemies. Yeah, we'll go with this lineup for now, and see if things
Time.
need to be revisited. Can I do one more save? Because I did switch some Pictos around. Can I do one more save, please? Will the game let me do it? See, it doesn't do the save all the time. I don't know exactly what changes. Is it because... I don't know. I don't know what I did. I might have to change Lune's Pictos or Lumina's back around. But let's see if we can have a little bit better luck against the Chromatic Petanque. We know that we do need to spend at least some time focused on ads. We can't completely ignore these guys. Now, can I actually aim at your... Oh, I forgot they do have shields. This one does shields. Shields, shields, shields. Shields. It's just gonna keep shielding itself. It's going to keep shielding itself.
A storm is coming.
ice and light stain. I could just do a storm caller here.
Thunder, strike swift.
That'll get me ready for elemental genesis. So it summons 2 right off the bat. So it's lost all its shields. This one we know is gonna start. I kind of need a mark on one of you so I can do my mortar and go into Almighty Mask. I'd like to be able to do that. Or I can just jump straight to Fortify. Let's at least spend a couple free aims though. So there's my beneficial contamination. So I'll just do a Bachelier Fortify to give everybody some AP, as well as a bunch of buffs. All right, this guy's just gonna keep doing shields and being annoying. Oh, I broke both of those shields. I broke both of those, huh? All right. Nice.
Don't slow. Take cover.
Your turn.
Attention.
Boy, I'm missing terribly on those counters there. We don't have a health buff, right? They're just at normal health here, which is what I want. We don't need to put this chromatic Patonk into challenge mode. CL needs to heal, but she has a lot of AP to spend. A lot of AP. Maybe I will spend that AP doing... spreading out marks to all the various targets. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's a boring turn. It's a boring turn for her, but she's gonna spend it healing. Finally, we got a mark on you.
Good.
6 shields. So freaking annoying, man.
Attention.
Okay, I feel like I see that one. Somehow we're breaking 2 shields when we do these counters, and I don't get why.
Foolish.
I'm ready.
Your turn.
Those should be so easy to counter, and I'm missing, and it's annoying me. Lune definitely wants to do, she definitely wants to do her elemental genesis. So let's take the shields off here. Why are we removing 2 shields? What am I missing there? Would love to be able to mark you, though. There we go. Okay. That's good enough. Elemental Genesis, go. Oh, I did forget about this thing. Dang it. Wait for it to move. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That does a lot of damage to it. We just need to make sure we have enough for an elemental genesis at the very end. Okay. Nice. Nice. Oh, we almost killed the blue Patonk. Dizzy. No.
Why, yes, I'd love a dance.
No. Don't make me dizzy. I hate it.
I'd love a dance.
As long as you are patient,
A bit of violence,
I think we got a read on that one. Minoko is full AP. Lune and CL are not. I'm in balance mask, but I really want to finish this guy off. Dizzy though. Is it still best to do a Galt Fury? Like, the Galt Fury is really there just to build AP because of the Mark synergy. But now that I already have a mark on him, I feel like it's so much better just to do like a Sagapatat slam. And it hits all the enemies, right? Like, that's what I want to do. Sagapatat slam, spend our AP. Oh, that was actually really underwhelming. Oh my god. That was so bad. That was not good at all. Alrighty. Noted. Shadowbringer. I kind of want to do Shadowbringer here, I think, because we want to make sure we get the... Wait, it hits all the enemies? Random enemies. That's not fantastic, because I kind of really want to focus on the smaller Patonk. So maybe I'll save my Gradient Charge and just do a Searing Bond. So the thing is, I could actually do a Searing Bond on the main guy, and it would hit the small Patonk, right? Because we have Searing Bond. Or it's the other guy is burning, is what I'm trying to say. Let's do one free aim here to do some extra damage, and then we'll do Searing Bond on the big boy. Oh, it did not really apply that much damage. It applies Foretell at least.
Two.
Not today. Not today.
Okay, just don't be late on those. Don't be late. That Patonk is gonna flee next turn. Are we gonna be able to...
A storm is
Are
coming.
we gonna be able to get rid of that? Do I have enough damage for this fight? Do I have enough damage for this fight? Oh, Tremor removes shields. I gotta keep that in mind. Tremor does a lot of damage as well. It might be worthwhile to just do Tremor. Let's at least try to hit... Oh, Lune still has Dizzy. Shit. Damn it. Okay, I just wanted to spend one. Just wanted to spend one here. Tremor. And then I might actually heal next turn. Roulette giveth and roulette taketh away. That did hardly any damage to the one on the left, but it actually did reasonable to the one on the right. I really need to kill this guy over here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I could do Lightning Dance. I could Focus Fire and do Lightning Dance on this guy. Try to get a mark on him. No mark. But we can do Lightning Dance because that actually consumes the right stains. Yeah. Let's do it.
Lightning dance.
Man, that one is so... You know, it's actually not worth...
Look out.
Your turn.
It's not worth going after the green Patonk because the whole point... The only way to kill him is to actually shoot his little green orb that's flying around. That's what I'm realizing here. I went so early. Damn it. I think the green one's gonna get away. Yeah, the green one's gonna get away. Shit. And then that... Oh my god. We might be too low level for this, guys.
To lead.
Or if we're not, I need to figure out a different strategy. At least with the green one. The green one is not easy to kill because of, well, reasons. We're gonna do Sagapatat Fire here. Okay.
Foolish move.
Ready to evade.
Well, yes, I can dance.
Went way too early, apparently, on that one that hit Minoko. Hey, we killed one of them. Yes. Dude, it resummons them so fast, though. This is so ridiculously annoying. Why does it resummon them so quickly? I really need to res. I need to res our poor CL.
Like a phoenix.
No, I was too early. Shit. Ay, ay, ay. Gotta get these counters.
Really?
And then I was too late. I tried to overcorrect. Oh my god.
Ready to evade.
I tried to overcorrect, man.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
No, it applies exhaust? Lame.
I'm ready. Ready to evade. I'll do it.
Dang
No
it.
margin for error.
Oh my god, you're not kidding. I think we're about to be dead, guys. I think we're about to be dead.
The expedition's not over.
Your turn to shine. For years I did not dance.
The parry window on this range combo is smaller than I would like.
Foolish move.
No, I went too soon. Oh, yay, he's applied exhaust. Ha, joke's on you, we're all dead. Oh my god. Oh, shit. I think we might still be too weak for this. I'm definitely not hitting the parries like I should. Does everybody have... Huh. Let's try the reserve team. Let's try the reserve team. How am I missing these parries on the ranged combo, dude? This is ridiculous. That should be like the easiest one of them all. Oh my god, it's killing me. It's killing me inside. The one on the left is gonna flee here. Yeah. And he just immediately resummons one. Like, what the hell? What the hell am I supposed to do, man? This is just... I don't agree. I do not agree. I'm gonna try to get a mark on you. Now I do strike storm.
Time to strike.
That still doesn't kill him. Goddamn. Well, at least he's at full health already. I don't know if I understand. I guess the way that you have to do this is you just have to have enough damage that's being dealt to all enemies, and also be able to kill those enemies in the process, because otherwise they're gonna flee and heal the main guy. Because otherwise, if you just focus fire single target damage on the little ones, you never deal damage to the main guy, right? Unless you're doing counters. And maybe that's the whole battle is just you have to counter. Counter or be countered. I'm in Virtuo stance here. Do I just do a Stend Haul? Sure, why not?
Fiery.
Dude, it has shields. I totally did not see it has shields. I'm such an idiot. It's a blue one. Of course it has shields, man. Of course it has shields. What am I thinking? It has shields. Holy crap. Oh boy. It has shields. What am I... God damn it. Now this green one, isn't it gonna start like... Yeah, see, as soon as you damage it, it starts doing this business. Oh my god. It starts doing some stupid floating orb bullshit. I guess we get to do a follow-up here after we do all these free aims. Okay. But this guy's shielded. And this guy doesn't take any damage, basically, so I aim at the big one. But... Oh, that was a lot of damage.
Ready to pounce. Guard up on me. Guard
Okay. Maybe the answer is just ignore, like, deal so much damage so fast by ignoring the ads. You just ignore the ads altogether. Miles in Virtuoso stance again. It's this new weapon that she's got, right?
Oh well.
Why am I missing these parries? This feels so bad. The dizzy, all right, sure, fine. Knock yourself out.
On me.
I want to res verso. I want to res verso, but I don't want to lose my Virtuoso stance. I could res with Phoenix Flame. The problem is that Phoenix Flame would take me out of Virtuoso stance, question mark? It would put me into offensive stance. I might still do it. I might still do it. I was hoping to get a burn against this guy. I want, or not a burn, but a mark. No luck. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the Phoenix Flame.
Reborn once more.
Now I'm in offensive stance, and I could do a Pyrolyse against this guy. Or I could do a Sten Hall, right? But I like that it puts us in. It's good synergy here. I'm gonna do the Pyrolyse.
Witness the flames.
Yeah, knock yourself out with the shields, buddy. Yeah, gonna get a big old heal soon enough.
Rest.
That's done.
Watch out, Mael.
There we go. That's what that should look like. Oh, Virtuoso on a counterattack. That's what her weapon does. Virtuoso on counterattack. Okay, now the Batonk's ready to be broken, but he's gonna get healed as well. So I still want to break him. So I guess I'm doing perfect break, even though I'm gonna miss out on Strike Storm. I don't know, do I break him? Does it really matter? I kind of would rather do Strike Storm, if I'm being honest. It does so much damage. And we just need to, we need to deal a whole crap ton of damage to be able to
Ready to parry.
make it through these heals.
Me.
Oh well. Oh well.
Parry it.
Blue one's gonna heal here. Dude, that's like a 30% heal. That's so ridiculous. I don't think I can do this. I don't have enough damage yet. I think, honestly, I'm starting to think that this is actually this is a DPS check, isn't it, guys? This is just a DPS check, boss. And I don't have it. I do not have the freaking DPS. I actually don't have it. Oh, dang, I can't do perfect break now either. Unless I get lucky. Shit. I'll at least set up my L. But this is where we're just beating our head against the biggest brick wall of them all. This is not gonna work. It's just, we're not gonna get there. Because he literally, as soon as he has a chance to fill up an empty Baton helper slot, he does it, right? And so, oh, the counterattack shocked Batonk and delayed its flight. Oh, really? How come that doesn't always happen? How come that doesn't always happen?
Besto, dodge.
I didn't dodge. I didn't dodge. I tried.
Ready to parry. Okay, okay.
Dude, those orbs don't even look like they're coming close to hitting my L. This one apparently can be shocked. It must be the nature of the red Batonk.
Ready to parry. Ready to parry. Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. And the counterattack puts us in Virtuose stance. So when I'm in Virtuose stance, I'm going to do a Stendhal. I think the Stendhal's got to be the way to go rather than Pyrolyse. Because if you hit the right roulette on this thing, this could do just so much damage. Okay.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
Okay.
Let's dance.
Oh, exhaust. All right, whatever. I mean, it's not whatever. It's not good.
Okay.
153 counter, okay. And if we keep stunning this guy, well, we killed him off, so. All right. Calls for help.
On me. Okay. Let's dance. On me.
Mael's still exhausted, but she was already at full AP.
Time to hit big.
It is time to hit big, but I think we have to hit the purple one because otherwise it's going to flee and it's going to heal. It's going to heal pretty soon here, so I think I need... The problem is I'm exhausted and I'm not going to get back my AP unless I do a Virtuose Strike on this guy, but then it's going to take me out of Virtuose stance, isn't it? Is that how that works? Yeah, I think it's how that's going to work. So this is awkward. Let's just do our, let's spend our... Lightning damage is... Gustav's homage only hits one target, right? So I just want to do... I think I just want to do Pyrolyse. And it'll put me in defensive stance. It's overkill, isn't it? But I'm not sure it's overkill. I think I might need the damage. I just hate... I hate doing this when I know that, you know, I'm not going to get any AP back because she's exhausted.
On me.
Exhaust, exhaust, exhaust. Oh my god. Wait, I'm still getting AP though. Wait, what? Why am I getting AP? From parries.
Ready
Hello?
to parry.
Why am I getting APs, AP from that? What am I missing? Yeah, this guy's gonna do his shield thing. Okay, right.
Ready to parry. Let's dance. Ready to parry.
Damn it. Damn it. Missed the one. I missed just that one. At least that guy's out of here, though. Shit. And I'm still exhausted. Fuck. I think this is where I res Verso, right? I res Verso. I hate spending the gradient charges for resing, though. But I kind of need to res, and then... Like, I need Verso in here. I need my extra DPS. Now, maybe exhaust wears off as well. No, dang it. But Verso's turn is coming up. Verso's gonna get a turn here. Does Mael have the ability to break? She does with Revenge. And she did take a hit. Is this the time to use Revenge? I think I will use Revenge, actually. Oh, that was so bad. Gosh. It's like, that was nothing. Oh my god. At least exhaust wore off. I don't want to do Strike Storm on D. Okay. I still can't do Strike Storm. I could do Berserk Slash, though. It's not going to be that great, though, is it? Like, I'm not missing that much health. And it might just be better to heal Mael. I'm not I need to DPS, though, man. I need to fucking DPS. I need a marking shot. I don't know if that's the right call. I don't know. Mael still has a res. I did forget about the fact that she has a res. I did not intentionally miss that parry there. I thought I had it.
Merci. Beto, dodge.
It would be really good to have Minoko for this blue Batonk with his ability that like pierces through shields. That would be pretty sick. I'm gonna do Strike Storm here. Hopefully Mael can get a counter. This guy's gonna escape though, right? He's gonna escape and he's gonna give a heal. It is what it is. Man, that was not that impressive. Oh, the stun wore off finally. Okay, now Mael's not in Virtuoso stance, though, because she didn't get a chance to counter. So she's going to have to just do what? There's not that much burn on any, on the main target, at least. Seeing if I can get a beneficial contamination for a Stendhal there. This guy's going to heal. There's nothing I can do to avoid it. So there's nothing I can do to avoid it. Oh, I could put myself in Virtuoso stance. Yes, that's what I do. Okay. There might be hope here. There might be hope. We're not dealing that much damage, but we go into Virtuoso stance. And now we could get... Give me a mark, baby. Give me a mark. One mark for the road. Yes. And now I can do Stendhal. And maybe aim at the right target. Maybe. Yes! Yes! Holy fucking shit. Out of my game. Chromatic Patonk. That's actually an achievement, guys. You get an achievement for beating this dork. Holy crap. Mael and Verso got it done. I did not think we were going to make it through the DPS check. We had to deal over 5 million damage. Oh, but we got it done, and now we have anti-stun. We are immune to stun. There you go, level 29. A couple grandiose chroma catalysts as well, some color of Lumina. Let's go. Bro, that was incredible. That was awesome. I absolutely I absolutely love that. I'm gonna use a chrome elixir because I loved it so much. Our first party died. I don't think they got like a ton of XP, unfortunately, but they get some of it. They don't get none. So they got some of the level up love there. Dude, that was actually a frickin' achievement. An actual achievement. I feel very achieved. When you do get the win in these chromatic fights, it feels incredible. I think, guys, that is actually a perfect place for us to wrap up this installment of Expedition 33. I'm gonna end on a high note. Thank y'all so much for joining me, hanging out to the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, please consider doing the YouTube thing and hitting those buttons down below. Maybe what we will do to quickly, I'm just thinking if there's anything else we could do to finish off here. Is there any gestural merchants? Did we go through this manor door? Did we go through this manor door? I don't remember if we did. Why don't we just quickly go through the manor door and I can remind myself if we did or not. I feel like we didn't, but I could be wrong. No, maybe we did. No, we did go through here, didn't we? Because this is where, yeah, this is where these guys were hanging out. So we've been in here before. We've been through the manor door, but we're just, you know, checking all of our, covering all of our bases. But that's where we will wrap things up next time. I'm not sure exactly, since we don't have any main quests necessarily, I don't know how, oh, that's what we can do. That's what we can do. We can check in at camp. Let's exit. Let's head back to, oh, we can't go to the continent that way. Let's exit the manor and we'll go to camp and we'll just see if there's any new dialogue from our friends. I forgot that was the one thing that I wanted to just make sure we covered at the end of the episode. Oh, and there was one other thing I forgot. I'm wrapping up too soon here. I'm remembering the things that I had on my to-do list that we can squeeze in here. Let's check camp, but we also can check the fresh file for those extra cosmetics for Gustav, even though we're not going to have them here on this file.
Is there anyone special you'd want Mael to bring back?
We've heard this, right?
100 years.
Yeah. One
All the
person.
expeditioners are...
Yes.
And...
Okay, so nothing new from
What
Cial.
will you do when this is all over? I'm having trouble imagining you living a normal life in Lumiere.
yeah. I'm not sure I can live in a city anymore. I don't know. What about you?
I don't think we had this dialogue before. It's making me think of the cinematics review that I recorded yesterday for me. Whenever the video comes out for you guys. But one of the things that we rediscovered, or I was reminded of, Verso claimed to have lived in Lumiere. He claimed to have lived there at some point because he was familiar with like one of the shops there. And that was curious to me because I wasn't sure if I believed him or not. Was he actually living in Lumiere at some point? Maybe he was.
Well, since we mere mortals can't leave this canvas, Mael has kindly offered to paint the outside world for me.
Yo, for real?
So I can see.
Oh, that's really cool. Mael has apparently communicated to Lune that she's going to paint her portions of the real world.
Do you mean...
A painting inside this painting.
Oh, wait a second. They actually are going Inception on us. Are you serious? Yeah, I don't remember us having that dialogue before. That's... Mael is actually going to...
A painting inside this painting.
Is actually going to paint Lune a painting inside of the painting. If you're that powerful of a painter, why not? The only question is, at what point do you lose your sanity because you've gone too many levels deep and you spent too much time in those lower levels? Oh my gosh. Do you have anything
no
new?
poetry lately.
I think this is a
I'm
repeat.
not really inspired these days.
Let's see if SKA has more of that wine you like.
Yeah, this is old. Minoko, what about you?
So, how are you going?
This is the same.
really
Okay.
Can't rely. Well,
So it seems like... Wait a second. No, it does let us spend time with him. It does let us spend time with Minoko. Oh, crap. Okay. So Verso approaches Minoko. He knows exactly what Minoko is thinking. Who does he know?
Noko always said that he didn't mind waiting in the queue. Why were you so adamant about bringing him back sooner?
There was never supposed to be a queue. Verso wanted us to experience the excitement of new beginnings.
The real
Gave
Verso.
us the gift of the river. Why shouldn't we use it?
Assuming it doesn't have like a recharge timer built into it, then yeah, why not? It's, I guess apparently Golgra has imposed some bureaucracy on top of the sacred river that was unintended.
Noko found me after the fracture. Noko raised me, taught me, protected me. It's my turn to protect him. That's how it works.
So it really is kind of the other way around. Even though he calls Noko his son, that's only because of the fact that he's had to have been reborn. Noko really was the original mentor for Minoko, father figure.
He took care of me. Now I take care of him. Except I can't.
Because of me.
I know why you're doing this. And I know how it might end. I'm not gambling on tomorrow.
Minoko. Why help me then, if...
For Verso. And for you.
He still has his duty no matter what. He is a man of duty.
My friend.
Verso gave us many new beginnings. He would have wanted a new beginning for you too. You deserve a new beginning. If you want one. Every one of us does. Now come over here and let's snuggle.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Little spoon.
Obviously.
Wow. This is not the they have a you know they have a protocol. That's all that needs to be said. Minoko and Verso understand each other more than ever. The bond they share is unbreakable. There it is! Relationship level 7 with Minoko. The max. Little spoon, oh my god. Their heartfelt conversation reminded Minoko that actually there is another skill he had forgotten. What do we got? Gradient attack unlocked, breakpoint. All right. They spend more time together being weird and sentimental before returning to the others. Hey, it's nothing weird. There's nothing weird about got love between two guys. I don't know if I said it before, but that is a Scrubs reference for anybody who's doesn't. I sometimes date myself with some of my references, but go look it up. The gradient attack for Minoko. Minoko he has all his gradient attacks, and he's ready to break some points. Deals extreme single target damage, one hit, uses weapons element, fills the target's break bar and breaks it. Bro, it's an insta break. No matter what. I mean, maybe I should have guessed it by the name. Maybe I should have thought, if I'd have thought a little bit about it, the ultimate gradient attack for Minoko called Breakpoint actually is an insta break. All right, there we go. We got a few more Nevron legs out there to collect somewhere, but we have so many other places to explore. So that is awesome. Awesome. Let's just see what else you might have.
Yeah. You miss Noko, don't you?
Indeed. Life is more colorful with Noko by my side.
Maybe we could stop by the Gestural village for a little bit. We
Oh.
need more supplies anyway.
Okay.
That would be lovely.
So this progresses the Gestural village thing, maybe.
Indeed.
Maybe we could stop there.
Maybe. So maybe there is more to do here. Did I call
Explore
the
under
most
the
premature end of the episode ever, guys?
Aren't you scared of what we'll find there?
Is this new?
ocean. The stones of the sea are my friends too.
I think we've heard this. Yeah, we've heard this. Okay, we didn't find any new gestrels, right? So Sasser doesn't have anything for us, but I'm gonna double check just in case. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, we might as well just head back to Gestrel Village real quick. It sounded like that dialogue from Verso and Minoko suggested that maybe there is something to do there. So let's head back to the continent. Hold the end of the episode for just another minute or so. Because we do technically have time, but I'm still... We have more recording time than I was initially planning on. We just hit that high point of the Petonk, chromatic Petonk out of here. And I just thought that's a perfect place to leave off. But we still have time in this episode, and there's things to do, places to be, gestrels to res,
Flashing
and nurse
through
back
the
to health. So let's see if that is indeed something that has taken place. Getting Minoko to max relationship level, perhaps, is what progresses this. Maybe, maybe. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's the same as before. It's the same as before. Okay, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Okay, all right, all right. So, we will go ahead and the last thing we will do before we sign off is we're going to go back to the title screen and we're going to load up this alternate save file, which I actually haven't been playing too much recently. Last couple weeks I've been busy with other things and I haven't been playing this file, but I've at least played it up to the point where we can... Oh, we cannot go back to the continent. I'm here in Yellow Harvest, and everybody's wearing baguettes. So we're gonna head, I guess, backwards, and I want to head back out to the continent so we can check in and get a little bit of new fashion for our buddy Gustav, who we've missed for so long, and we're hoping is gonna come back to life, but don't tell me, obviously, one way or the other. Whatever's gonna happen to Gustav, or may not happen. But at least we can hear in an alternate timeline, we can pretend that we had the chance to experience this gear. Oh, maybe I could have fast traveled to the flag. That's what I should have done. Whoops. I could have fast traveled to this other flag. But we're spending a little bit of extra quality time with Baguette Gustav in Yellow Harvest, heading back to the continent. I think there might be more than just this one gestrel that we're gonna check with. I believe somebody said that there's also a gestrel at the coastal cave that might have some new stuff, which maybe we should check on. Maybe we should check for that on the main file as well. There's some things here, a little bit of end of the episode. We've done housekeeping at the beginning, and we're doing a little bit of housekeeping at the end. Let's check out. What do we have here? Chic. Oh, they added a top hat for Gustav. Oh, shit. And they also added an Esquier haircut? What? What? Hello? Okay, dismount. What in the world? What in the world? The top hat. There we go. That is schwanky. Okay, now this part does seem a little bit... I am definitely much more of a fan of like the tie. Not having a tie here does make this... I don't know if it's a French thing. Maybe it's a French thing, but this feels a little... What's the word? It's a little weird. I prefer this. I prefer this look with the top hat, even though it doesn't match color-wise. But what do we have for the Esquier haircut? That's the Esquier haircut? It feels like we've got a mullet. Gustav has a mullet. Okay. All right. If the most said phrase in your house is, "Would someone go jiggle the handle?" Might be redneck. Gustav, what in the world? Okay. Okay. All right. Guys, this is what we're here for. This is what we are here for. The power of the Gustav. Look at the look that Ciel is given. Like, are you serious? Did you really get that haircut the other day? What? Oh my god. Okay, let's just do worth. So worth. Thank you guys for hanging out with me to the end of the episode. Sometimes I wonder why you do that. I sometimes question your judgment in doing so, but not today. Not today. If you hung out to the end of the episode, you did the smartest thing that you could have possibly done with your day or evening or whenever you might be watching this. We're gonna take off and do one last little jaunt here over to the coastal cave because I don't know if I've checked this merchant or not. Oh, we gotta go speed. Need for speed. And I think the coastal cave is right over here next to Mr. Face Without the Eyes, which is another crazy bonkers fight we're gonna have to come back to at some point. Man, that feels so good to get the win though against that chromatic Petonk. Okay, so the merchant here?
Flashing through the sky. Hang on
Here.
tight.
Is this the guy? Yo! Oh my god. Oh my god, they gave everybody chic outfits. Oh, we got a whole bunch of chroma from that Petonk. We're up to 400k chroma all of a sudden. So we actually can afford to go shopping? Oh my god. Wait, we got a chic outfit for Monoko? Are you kidding me? We got the same tieless tux for Verso. Mael has a bow tie? What in the world? A bun braid. Oh, what in the... Okay, I guess everybody is going to the chic. Wow, some of these outfits actually look a little risque.
Hang on tight.
Okay, land please. Dismount, and good night. What have we done here? Ooh la la. Okay. The ladies, I don't know about the long double bun, but the chic outfit. Okay. Ambitious for sure. And not a bad look. The double bun I could do with something else, but the bun braid, man, they I kind of wish I had the mullet though. Can I get the mullet for Verso over here, please? The SK mullet might be the winner of them all. Yeah, these long double buns. It actually looks okay on Mael. And her red bow tie is cute. Monoko. I love that we're getting more options for Monoko finally. We need as many as possible for him. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Okay, I didn't even switch his... Okay. The chic outfit just comes with a monocle. There's a Monoko monocle. Are you kidding me? And then he gets a little teeny tiny top hat. That looks so awkward. I like this one, man. I like the look of the monocle. That's Oh my goodness, guys. This game of the year. Game of the year for good reason. That's where we're going to wrap things up. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, and we will figure out what we're going to do next time. I don't know what's going on with Noko, but we don't really have any other main quests at the moment, so we got to figure out what other things we're going to do. We might spend a little time in the Endless Tower, and who knows what other fun shenanigans we will get up to. There is so much fun still to be had, and as always, The Chic crew is here. Even if they're not wearing the technical Chic outfits, they're always such good looking folks. That monocle, though. The monocle! This is the one here, man. That's almost a thumbnail on its own, right freaking there. As always, thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.